Okay guys, so today I'll be making some nice chicken chow mein. This is the name of the brand name, chow mein, chicken chow mein. Okay, I will need some nice chicken that I cut up here. Okay, I'll need some fresh garlic that I grated. Okay, and I have onion that I cut up here nicely, white onion. I have some nice fresh green thyme. I have some nice fresh cabbage that I cut up. Also, I'll put a little bit of mushroom in it. You don't have to, but I usually put it. And this is some green onion I cut up, and also some parsley. I also sometimes use a teaspoon of tomato paste, or a tablespoon of tomato paste to give it a nice taste. And also this is a cashew, which is a sauce that I use. It's a long ago recipe that people would use, like some of this cashew to color the chicken and the chow mein also. Give it a nice flavor. And this is a black pepper that I'll be putting in. Like I need about a tablespoon of black pepper. You can do less if you like. Also salt to taste. This is a table salt. Also my chicken cube, I have some here that I'll be using one. Okay, and also I have some fresh green long beans or that I cut up here really fine, chopped. So I'll put it in at the end. And also my secret recipe is a tablespoon of brown sugar that I cooked into the chicken and everything, that make the chow mein taste really good. Okay, and I'll tell you, this will be the best chow mein you will ever see, because I can make very nice chicken chow mein. And you can use olive oil to do your chicken, or sunflower oil, whatever you desire. So now let's get started. First thing, I need a pan that I already have here, and I also need a pot of water that I'm gonna put on to get started. So let's get started to make this chicken chow mein. Okay, so this is my chow mein. I just put it in here. It will have to be cooking here for like 8 minutes, not too long, 8 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay, so then I'll put in about a tablespoon of salt. Okay, so here I add in like a tablespoon of salt in this chow mein, and I also adding about 4 tablespoons of olive oil. It's just for my chow mein to be very loosey. So in 10 minutes I'll come back, or 8 minutes like I said, to strain this chow mein. So in 8 minutes I'll strain it. Okay, so let's get our chicken and other stuff prepared. In the meantime, this chow mein is cooking nicely here. Okay, so now I'm gonna start making this chicken. First, I need like 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, here you go. Then I need, first thing, my onion and my thyme. I'm putting in the onion and the thyme at the same time. Okay. Frying up here nicely. Okay. Now I have my fresh garlic. Remember, I have my fresh garlic here. Okay. There's the fresh garlic frying up here nicely. Okay. This time I'm getting my chicken. So this is the chicken. Okay. So for this chicken, I would like about 1.5 teaspoons of salt, just to taste. Okay. And at this time, I'll also put my chicken cube. Okay, so my chicken can be cooking nicely here. Here's my chicken cube. Okay. Okay, so I already have my salt, and now I'm going to put about 1 teaspoon of black pepper here. Okay, a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm gonna leave this chicken to fry up here nicely, and then I'll come back in about 15 to 20 minutes just to check on it. So see you in about 15 to 20 minutes. By then I might start to train my chow mein, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so my chow mein has been cooking here for 8 minutes. So now it's time to strain this chow mein. So that's what I'll do right now. So let's do it. Okay, so this is my lovely chow mein. I just strained it. At this time, I'll put a little bit of black pepper on it, about a half teaspoon, and also some green onion. Okay, at this time, I like my chow mein to be very loosey. Like, I don't like it to be too much cooked. So that's how the chow mein will taste better. If your chow mein cooked too much, then you wouldn't enjoy that chow mein. Okay, so let me show you how I like it. Okay, so this is how loosey this chow mein is. Nice, it cooked for 8 minutes. Okay, so this is my chow mein already. So now I have to wait on the chicken and the other things to cook up here, and then I'll put it in and show you how it will be. Okay, so I'll mix this up a bit more with the black pepper I put in and a little bit of green onion, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so let's check on the chicken to see what's happening. It's been like 15 minutes since this chicken has been cooking, so it's getting nice and brown. So I'm waiting for it to get a bit more cooked up here, maybe like 5 minutes more. Okay, and after 5 minutes it should be done, and then I will put in the vegetables that I have here, and I'll show you the end of the chow mein, how I'll do it. And I mentioned before, when you're making chicken chow mein, you have to always get fresh items to make this chow mein, like fresh cabbage, fresh celery, fresh parsley, green onion, everything fresh. Even the chicken, fresh chicken you buy from the store, make it taste really good. So I hope you remember that. And also fresh garlic is very important when you're making this chow mein. Okay, so I'll give it like 4 minutes because 1 minute's done since I've been talking here. So then I'll come back and then we'll put in the rest of the items in and show you the end of the chow mein. Okay, so great. I think the chicken is done here. It's very nice and brown. Now the next thing I will do at this time is put a little bit of tablespoon of tomato paste. That will give it a nice color, and it will also make the chow mein taste good. Hey, it's my recipe. I just try to, show you how I make it. Sometimes you don't have to put a tomato paste. It's optional. It's up to you if you want to. And at this time, I also have some mushroom that I cut up. So this, I'm gonna mix it up here. Okay, mix it up here nicely. You give it a nice color, the tomato paste, and it also make it taste really nice, the chow mein. And it's smelling real good in this kitchen right now. Really nice. Also at this time I have a little bit of brown sugar that I told you it's my secret recipe. I'll put it in here, mix it up here in the chicken and everything, making it lovely and nice, making it lovely to put in the chow mein when I put it into everything together. Okay, so that's my 2 secret recipe, my tomato paste and my brown sugar that I just put in there. Okay, so I will leave it to cook like maybe about 5 minutes more, and then I'll come back to put in the rest of the vegetables. Okay, which is bora. I'm gonna put it in at this time. Okay, so this is almost the end. Okay, this is almost the end of this nice chow mein I'm making here. Now at this time also I have a little bit more mushroom. I'm gonna just put it in since I have it here, and I also have some carrot that I'm gonna put to color my chicken a little bit. I would say about quarter teaspoon of cashew. Okay, so I'm turning it up here, and it's really smelling good in this kitchen right now, and also looking nicely. So it's almost time for my chow mein to put in here to mix up together. Okay, so I'll get my chow mein. Okay, so now I'm putting in the chow mein in this chicken, and I'm gonna mix it up here. Okay, my nice noodles chow mein. Okay. Okay, so at this time, since I put my chow mein in, I have some parsley. I'll put some parsley in, some green onion. Also, I have this to put in a little bit of cashew. I would say about a tablespoon of cashew. I use cashew because cashew make the chow mein taste better, but you can use soya sauce if you want, any type of soya sauce you like. But this is my recipe for years, and it makes the chow mein taste really good. Okay, so I'll give it a little mix up here. Get everything together. So I have to mix this chow mein up just to get everything together. Smelling really good and tasty. I have to make sure you get all the meats and the vegetables and everything mixed up nicely, and then trust me, this is going to be the best chow mein you will ever eat. Also, this time I will put a little bit of black pepper in. Okay, I need a little bit. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I put a little bit. It makes it taste really good. Okay, here's my lovely chow mein all mixed up nicely here. But I can tell you that anytime you make in chow mein, always make sure you don't cook the vegetable too much. I have a little bit of cabbage that I cut up to put in this chow mein. Okay, and I also have a little bit of parsley if you like, and a bit more cabbage, but I usually put it at the top, and this is the end of the chow mein. Okay, a lovely, lovely chow mein. Okay. So my chow mein is all done, ready to eat and looking lovely. Okay, so I hope you love this recipe, and I hope you like my recipe. Okay, and I will take some out in a plate so you could see how it looks. Okay, so this is my lovely, lovely chow mein that I make, and I know this chow mein tastes really good, and I hope you like my recipe, and if you try it, you will see how much your kids will like it and you would like it. It's a wonderful recipe that I always do, and if you do like this recipe, please give me a like or give me a subscribe, and thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy watching me cooking this nice chicken chow mein. Okay, so bye, see you.